All right. So, good morning, everyone. Let me begin with a question today. Have you ever wished there was a manual for handling your emotions? Because let's be honest, we are taught mathematics, literature, law, technology, but nobody formally teaches us how to handle our emotions, our anger, how to process rejection, how to survive heartbreak, how to regulate anxiety. And yet, emotional regulation is one skill that determines the quality of our life. And that is exactly why we are here today. It gives me immense pride and excitement today to welcome you all to this 1 day national workshop on emotional regulation, the ultimate life skill. This powerful initiative is organized by the Department of English, Jagat Guru Nanak Dev University, Patiala, in association with PSOU Regional Center Zone 05 at Lalpur Khalsa College, that I would be addressing as LKC. Today is not just about listening to a lecture, it's about learning how to master the most unpredictable force of our life, our emotions, and the deviations in it. It is my honor to welcome our chief patron, Professor Dr. Ratan Singh, Honorable Vice Chancellor, whose leadership continues to expand the horizons of accessible and quality education in our region, especially Punjab. I also extend a warm and respectful welcome to our dynamic organizers, Dr. Navleen Multani, Head Department of English, Jagat Guru Nanak Dev, Punjab State Open University, Dr. Baldev Singh Tillon, Principal, LKC Kapurthala, Dr. Manjinder Singh Johal, Coordinator, LKC Kapurthala. Your commitment to intellectual and emotional development in the students is truly commendable. If we talk about the legacy of Jagat Guru Nanak Dev University, here it was established in 2019-20, um, sorry, 2019 and extended towards 2020. And as the first open university in Punjab, it offers dynamic programs with a learner centric model, um, supporting extensive centers all across the state, where we have LKC as um, one of the seven centers that we have now. It follows the SEVA motto, which is skill enhancement, employability, wisdom, and accessibility, embraces flexibility and digital delivery, and supports diverse learners in navigating differently abled jail making teachers and um, as today we are associating with LKC Kapurthala. Right. So, as we are associating with LKC Kapurthala, we are happy to inform that LKC proudly serves as one of the seven centers of Jagat Guru Nanak Dev Punjab State Open University, and it plays a crucial role in making higher education accessible and transformative for everyone. Now, I would like to have the honor of calling Dr. Navleen Multani to introduce us all about the skill enhancement series initiated by our university. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Very good morning to all. And to begin with, already Gaganpreet has, started the workshop on a very right tone that Seva is the motto of our university. And we, under the able guidance of our Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Ratan Singh, and Regional Services Division Director, Professor Khera, and the Dean Academic Affairs, and the whole team, the entire students from LKC Kapurthala. We are here to talk about the life skills, and dedicated to skill enhancement. And it gives me immense pleasure in welcoming Dr. Jackie Jasmine Kaur, who's a counselor with Rajiv Gandhi National University of Law, Punjab, for having accepted our invite to enhance the skills of our students. A very warm welcome from Jagat Guru Nanak Dev Punjab State Open University, Patiala. Research reveals that violence and dropout, whether it is in the case of schools or colleges, can skill enhancement that we provide on the front of emotions. Very rightly and aptly, Gaganpreet started the workshop by with a question that we are taught everything, but we are not taught the ways and means to control our emotions, because actually the emotionally strong people could or institute. So, in order to perform very effectively, whether in a workplace, work environment, crucial knowledge about how to deal with the situations, how to process the emotions that are required by one and all is very necessary. So, the social, cognitive, and interpersonal capabilities are not something which are innate. I think Dr. Jasmine Kaur is going to speak more about that. But this venture of the Department of English is just a baby step in understanding the life skills which are wide, which include effective communication, interpersonal skills, empathy, resilience, emotional intelligence, assertiveness, and flexibility. We understand that mental well-being is all about positivity and adaptability, and these are not something innate, these are acquired, and therefore we need platforms to enhance these skills of our students, make them better individuals and better performers. In the month of October, we held two workshops. One was focused on entrepreneurial skills while balancing the nutritious approach and other things. The second one was on script writing and production. And today we are here to learn from Dr. Jasmine Kaur about how to regulate our emotions, because individuals can learn to deal with difficult challenges effectively only when they have psycho-social competence. So, development of emotional intelligence makes individuals more productive and successful. Handling criticism, whether in your school days, your college days, or in the work environment, and adapting a healthy coping strategies like self-awareness, social awareness, self-management, maintaining relations which result in contentment, go a long way in the life of an individual, not only shaping his or her personality, but also making him an instrumental part, a productive part of the workplace. So I think this endeavor of the Department of English is going to benefit us all, whether as learners, students, individuals, or professionals. So I welcome you all and thank you all for joining and connecting. And it's over to Gaganpreet now for an introduction to the expert of the day. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. These insights were quite helpful. And now the wait is over, finally. And we were just having a word with Dr. Jasmine, and I think with the voice as sweet as hers, let me introduce someone who doesn't just study emotions, but would be very much be an expert in handling them as well. She works with them, she heals through them, and transforms lives through them. Dr. Jasmine Kaur is a counselor at Rajiv Gandhi University of Law, and a distinguished psychologist and with an expertise in counseling, clinical psychology, positive psychology, social and behavioral modification. She's a certified reality therapist from the William Glasser Institute in USA, and her PhD research titled Efficacy of Reality Therapy in reoccupant of from emptiness syndrome. Now, emptiness syndrome is something that parents or even residents feel after the children leave their homes, and reflect her deep commitment to emotional restoration and resilience. She has presented at various national and international platforms, which is so hard to keep track with because, again, with the limited time that we have, there are so many, and it's a very long list. And we are honored that she is the recipient of the Deepak Bhatt Award for Best Paper Presentation at IAAP's 56th National and 25th International Conference. And in one of the most challenging times, that was the COVID-19 era, she provided free mental health services and was honored with the 5th Global Star Award by the Anti Corruption Foundation. If emotional regulation is the ultimate skill of the day, we truly have an expert amongst us. So, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Dr. Jasmine Kaur. Kindly enlighten us with your wisdom and make sure that everybody transforms out of this today. We would be honored to hear you speak.
Thank you so much, Miss Gagan, for the beautiful introduction. It means a lot. Thank you so much, Dr. Multani, Dr. Tillon, and Dr. Johal for having me. It is an immense pleasure to be here and to talk about emotional regulation, which I believe all of you agree with. It's the need of the hour, right? So I welcome all of you. I'm really glad that you are here today. Why? You will get to know at the end of the session. So, today we are going to explore a skill that will influence your relationships, your academic success, your leadership ability, and most importantly, your mental health. That is emotional regulation. This is all about learning life skills, and the first that comes to this list is emotion regulation, right? In schools we study about all kind of concepts in maths, in science, in geography, everything. But do we learn about our emotions? If we don't learn about emotions, then how can we learn about regulating them? So that's what we are going to talk about today. So emotion regulation, I'll just give you an idea about it. It is not about suppressing your emotions. I always give a beautiful example to my students when I work with them, that we all have that cupboard, Elmira, in our house, jahan pe we keep on, putting our clothes, डालते रहते हैं, all the extra stuff. We keep on putting that, right? And when we open that, when the material, when the clothes, when the stuff inside that Elmira, it's above than the capacity that the Elmira can handle. And when we open it, what happens? Everything comes over us, right? The same is with our emotions. हम अपने इमोशंस को रखते रहते हैं, सप्रेस करते रहते हैं. इट्स ओके, लेट इट गो, इट्स फाइन, आई डोंट वांट टू एड्रेस. Let it go, right? But we forget that we are painting up those emotions, and the moment that one last incident, any pertinent incident happens, everything comes out in a way that we cannot even fathom about, right? We might get anxious. There are people, I know people who get diabetes. There are people who develop blood pressure. There are people who get problem with their immunity, their digestion. It affects every part of our body, and that depends on us how we handle it. So it is better for us to understand emotions, the physiology behind the emotions, and how to regulate it. So let's start. I'll start with a story, right? There was one student who came to me. He sat across from me and said, "Ma'am, I don't have an anger issue. मेरे को गुस्से का प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. I just react fast. मुझे ना समझ ही नहीं आता है जब कुछ होता है, जब कुछ मुझे कुछ गलत बोलता है, मैं एकदम से रिएक्ट कर देता हूँ, और जो रिएक्शन है ना, उसकी वजह से ही सब मेरे अगेंस्ट हो जाते हैं. So I don't have anger problems. I just react fast." So when I heard that sentence stayed with me, because what he was really describing was not anger. It was lack of emotional regulation. we all experience emotions. हम खुश भी होंगे, हम सैड भी होंगे, हम फ्रस्ट्रेटेड भी होंगे, हमें गुस्सा भी आएगा, हम फ्रस्ट्रेशन भी आएगी. But how we handle it, that is the most important thing, and that helps us in our future, in terms of our relationship, in terms of our professional life. So today I want to show you that emotional regulation is not about being calm. ऐसे गुस्सा आता है शांत हो जाओ, गुस्सा आता है 10 to 1 काउंट कर लो, गुस्सा आता है पानी पी लो. That is also a way of suppressing. हम उसको suppress कर रहे हैं. So today we will not learn how to become calm when you are angry. चुप हो जाओ, गुस्सा आता है तो इससे अच्छा तुम कुछ गलत बोलोगे, तुम चुप ही हो जाओ. But that anger, that emotion जो हम pent up कर रहे हैं, we don't know how it is going to come out in the future, right? और there are some people who is like कि मैम मैंने इतनी चीजें देख ली हैं लाइफ में, अब मुझे I don't feel any emotion, I don't feel happy, I don't feel sad, I don't feel angry, I'm just walking into this life, right? They feel emotionless, right? So it is about creating emotional regulation. It is basically about creating space between feeling and reacting. So this is the space that we are going to learn about today, how we can create this space in our lives, in our behavior. If you have any question, we can, I would happy to answer all of them at the end of the session. Thank you. Now let us begin. I would like all of you to make this an interactive session because it is all about emotions. This is all about feelings, and there are no right or wrong answers about it. We all have our own perspective, which is based on our own individual experiences. So I would like all of you to please participate and make this an interactive session. So before we begin, I would like all of you to take a moment in the chat, type one word that describe how you feel right now. One word. Just sit with yourself, close your eyes, take a long deep breath, and ask yourself, how do I feel right now in the present moment? Not before joining the session, not the previous day, today, right now. There is no right or wrong question. This is just about noticing, because emotional regulation begins with awareness. Because what we do not notice, we cannot regulate. I want all of you to write, how do you feel right now? For example, for me, I'm excited. I'm curious to interact with all of you. This is what I'm feeling right now. Curious, right? Thank you so much, Shivam. Anyone else? Neutral? Yes. Anyone else? Amazing. Oh, that's amazing. Chill. Great. Perfect. Now, I'm hoping that all of you would have given a 1 minute pause to it, और आपने सोचा होगा, how do you feel right now? Right? Now, moving to the next slide. Now, my question for all of you is, do emotions really matter? Yes. Okay. What do you yes, Ishur Aman, very nice. Sometimes, okay. Yes, Niharika, Satbir, okay. Definitely they matter, right? Not really, Karanjit, okay. Perfect. Thank you so much for your responses. Let's find out if emotions matters or not. Perfect. Obviously, emotions matters because we are human beings, right? We live in a society where relationships are most important because we are social beings, right? We are creatures who like to interact with people, and it is very difficult for us to survive in the world which is based on the relationships, right? Every relationship is based on the emotion. So emotions are very, very important, be it even more than our logics. When we make our, I'll talk about this, मैं इसके बारे में बात करूंगी, how emotions are more important than logics, because logics, the kind of decisions we make, the kind of rational thought process we have, it is all based on the emotions. But why are they even important? Because they shape our decisions, they shape our relationships, they shape our performance, they shape our health and our leadership capacity. Emotions basically influence nearly every decision you make, often more than logic does. I want all of you to think about any incident where emotion wasn't involved, any decision that you made where emotion wasn't involved, be it being happy, be it being sad, be it being, very motivated, very curious. Making any decision without emotion is next to impossible. Like Antonio, a neuroscience research showed that people with impaired emotional processing, they struggle to make even simple decision. आपने सुना होगा कि when you go to restaurant or to have food, आप क्या खाओगे पता नहीं, कुछ भी मंगवा लो, right? It gets difficult for them to make decision क्या खाना है. There are people, it is very difficult for them, they like spend hours की कल मेरी मीटिंग है, मुझे क्या कपड़े डालने चाहिए. Should I wear a formal suit? Should I wear, a dress? Should I wear a t-shirt? They spend hours in that, right? So it is very difficult for them to make decisions. That is why it is important for us to understand our emotions, because emotions are not our weaknesses, right? अगर बोलेंगे कि if that person is sad, ये तो बहुत ही weak है, हर छोटी बात पे sad हो जाता है, ये तो गुस्से का बहुत तेज है, इसको हर बात पे गुस्सा आ जाता है, right? So emotions are not our weaknesses. They are, if we understand our emotions, अगर हम अपने emotions के बारे में aware होंगे, they are our biggest decision making tools. Because जब भी हमारे साथ, for example, there is one person जिसकी existence मुझे पसंद ही नहीं है, right? But that person is my colleague. वो मेरे साथ colleague है, and I have to face that person every day. So whenever that person comes in front of me, मेरे को एकदम से it makes start making me anxious, it start making me angry, and when I get angry, that might cloud my thought process of taking the right decisions, right? So emotions are our biggest decision making tools only if we understand them, right? और हमने किसी के इमोशंस को नहीं समझना, हमने सिर्फ अपने इमोशंस को समझना. That is it. If we do that, our half work is done. Now, next question is, what is meant by emotion? I'm talking about emotions. अब emotions है क्या? Right? Emotion is our whole body and mind reaction. हमारी पूरी body इसमें involve होती है, हमारा mind इसमें involve होता है. It is about the thoughts. जो पहला विचार, जो पहला thought हमारे mind में आता है. What we think about the situation. हम इस situation के बारे में क्या सोचते हैं? ये situation मुझे बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं है. Right? Second is the physical changes, like a fast heartbeat or sweating. Then come our behavior, where we start like smiling, we start crying, or we start running away. For example, for a person like me who's scared of dogs, I'm very scared of dogs, right? So whenever I see a dog, if the first thought that comes to my, oh my God, it's a dog, right? I don't like him. ये मुझे शायद, that dog might bite me. What is the physical change that comes to my mind is my heart start beating fast, I start sweating, I like what to do. And the third behavior, that I start running or I start looking for help that is around, right? So this is how emotion involves our body, our mind. In case of students, if there is a viva, right, or if there is an exam, you have not prepared about it, और आपने प्रिपेयर भी कर लिया, बट जो क्वेश्चन पेपर आया वो आउट ऑफ सिलेबस आ गया, राइट? द फर्स्ट थॉट इज, मैंने तो ये पढ़ा ही नहीं है, मुझे तो ये आता ही नहीं है, अब मैं क्या करूंगा, ओ माय गॉड, राइट? द फिजिकल चेंजेस, समटाइम्स आवर हार्ट स्टार्ट ट्रेम्बलिंग, हमारे एकदम से हाथ शिवर करने लग जाते हैं. देयर आर पीपल हु स्टार्ट स्वेटिंग. इट वेरीज फ्रॉम पर्सन टू पर्सन. जिनका स्टमक एकदम से अपसेट हो जाता है, राइट, एंड द पर्सन उनको दे गो ब्लैंक कि अभी क्या लिखना है, वी डोंट नो अबाउट इट, जस्ट बिकॉज उनको अगर एक क्वेश्चन भी नहीं आता होगा. दैट इज द फिजिकल चेंज. एंड व्हाट इज द बिहेवियर? आप शायद लिखना भूल जाओगे. आपको अगर कुछ आता भी होगा, आप उसका आंसर गलत लिख दोगे, राइट, एंड यू विल स्टार्ट बिहेविंग इन अ वे दैट अगर आप बाद में सोचोगे आपको लगेगा ये तो छोटी सी बात थी, व्हाई आई बिहेव्ड इन अ वे. You might yell at your friends, you might, even fight with the supervisor, invigilator who is there, right? So that is how our emotions affect us, and this is what emotions basically are. Now my next question for all of you is, do you think feelings and emotions are the same? क्या feelings and emotions same है? No. Okay. Well, they are many times used. Yes, very nice issue. Well, they are many times used interchangeably, right? I'm feeling this right now. We hardly use the word emotion in our daily life conversation. The term that we use is feeling. I'm not feeling good right now. मुझे अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है. I'm not feeling like it. I don't feel like studying. I don't feel like sleeping, right? We usually many times we use feeling and emotion interchangeably. So one might think that they are the same, but emotions and feelings, they are related to each other. One influence the other, but they are not the same. Now let's understand the difference between emotions and feelings. Emotion, it is a complex reaction that includes a brain activity, that is your thought, body changes, that is your physiological changes, your heart rate, your hormones, your facial expression, and your automatic responses, right? जो हमारा बॉडी एकदम से बिहेव करता है, रिएक्ट करता है इन द सिचुएशन जहां पर वी आर नॉट कंफर्टेबल विद. दिस इज व्हाट इमोशन इज. Emotion happens quickly and often unconsciously. We are not even conscious about it and we act. That is what emotion is. For example, you see a snake. आपने snake देखा, आपका your heart races, आपकी heart beat बढ़ गई, and you jump back. आप एकदम से you take a step back. That is the automatic reaction. That is the fear. Here the emotion is fear. डर के मारे you took your steps back. You jump back, right? यहाँ पे जो psychologist Paul Ekman he describes इमोशंस, दे आर फास्ट एंड दे आर यूनिवर्सल रिएक्शंस. आप किसी भी कंट्री में चले जाओ, आप किसी भी कल्चर में चले जाओ, इमोशंस आर यूनिवर्सल, राइट? वो आपको सेम, स्नेक को कोक भी देखेगा, दे विल गेट स्कैर्ड एंड दे बैक, राइट? दे विल स्टेप बैक. दैट इज व्हाट इमोशंस आर. नाउ नेक्स्ट इज व्हाट इज अ फीलिंग देन? A feeling is a conscious experience of an emotion, right? It's when you become aware of what is happening inside you. Abhi, before this workshop, I'm hoping we all know about our feelings, how we are feeling. But when we try to understand it, that becomes an emotion that we are giving meaning to our feelings, right? Using the same example कि आपने सांप देखा, आप एकदम से डर गए and आपने steps पीछे लिए, right? यहाँ पे आपकी body का reaction था fear. Then you think where there is a space, I feel scared, right? यहाँ पे you have given meaning to your fear. You have given words to your thoughts that I am scared. Without even, like अगर आपने snake देखा, आपकी heart beat बढ़ी, आपने step back ले लिया without even putting a thought to it, right? But when you give a space between it, right, that I feel scared. For example, in your exam, right? I am scared, I am anxious that I don't know the answer to this particular question, right? जब आपने अपने thought को words दिए, आपने अपने thought को meaning दिया, that becomes an emotion, right? Emotions happen in the body and feelings happen in the mind. This is what we need to understand. For example, think of waking in the middle of the night. आप घर पे अकेले सो रहे हो, right? एकदम से आपको आवाज आ रही है, you'll get scared कि पता नहीं कौन आ गया, right? Without any without thinking about it, without even putting a second thought it, आपके आसपास जो भी वेपन होगा कि घर तो इज लॉक्ड, आई एम अलोन, ये कौन एकदम से मुझे शैडो दिखी है, यू विल पिक अप द एनीथिंग, द स्टेक और यूटेंसिल जो भी आपके पास है, आप उसको जस्ट टू प्रोटेक्ट योरसेल्फ। हाउएवर, इफ यू रिमेंबर अ कजन इज विजिटिंग, आपका कजन है, आपका सिबलिंग है, या फिर आपके पेरेंट्स हैं, दे वर सपोज टू कम मिडनाइट, उनको रात को आना था, एंड यू आर अवेयर अबाउट इट, राइट? तो आप यू विल बी अवेयर अबाउट द फैक्ट दैट एट दिस टाइम देयर वाज समवन हु वाज सपोज टू कम। आपका जो रिएक्शन है वो एकदम से इतना रिएक्टिव नहीं होगा, यू विल टेक अ टाइम, ओके शायद वो होंगे, यू विल टेक अ टाइम, यू विल गिव अ स्पेस टू योरसेल्फ कि शायद मम्मा आ गए होंगे, शायद मेरा कजन आ गया होगा, यू विल गो एंड लुक टुवर्ड्स, लुक आउटसाइड कि है कौन, जस्ट टू डबल चेक, राइट? दैट इज व्हाट इमोशन इज ऑल अबाउट। नाउ द फिजियोलॉजी ऑफ इमोशन, अभी हमारा बॉडी इमोशन फिजियोलॉजी हमारे माइंड कैसे इफेक्ट करता है, हाउ इट फंक्शन, हाउ इट वर्क्स। हमारे ब्रेन में देर इज देर इज अ पार्ट दैट इज एमिगडाला। अभी एमिगडाला इज लाइक दी, जो भी हमारे इमोशंस हैं दे आर कंट्रोल्ड बाय एमिगडाला, इट इज योर ब्रेन्स अलार्म सिस्टम, इट स्कैन्स फॉर डेंजर इंस्टेंटली। आपके आसपास कोई भी डेंजर है, आपका ब्रेन एकदम से एमिगडाला विल अलर्ट योर बॉडी एंड यू विल एक्ट अकॉर्डिंगली, आप एकदम से रिएक्ट करोगे उस चीज के लिए, राइट? फॉर एग्जाम्पल इन केस ऑफ द स्नेक, आपने स्नेक देखा, आपको स्नेक से डर लगा, आपने एकदम से रिएक्ट किया ऑफ जंपिंग दैट, यहाँ पे एमिगडाला वाज एक्टिवेटेड एंड उन्होंने एकदम से रिएक्ट किया उस सिचुएशन को। जब एमिगडाला के पास सिचुएशन आती है, then it gives pass on the information to hypothalamus, right? Hypothalamus जो है वो इमरजेंसी सिग्नल देता है हमारी बॉडी में टू रिएक्ट। अभी जब वो एकदम से सिग्नल दे रहा है, हमारी हार्ट बीट एकदम से फास्ट हो रही है, हमें स्वेटिंग हो रही है, और देयर आर पीपल हु स्टार्ट गोइंग टू वॉशरूम अलॉट, राइट? क्योंकि उनका इम्यून सिस्टम दे गेट कॉम्प्रोमाइज, राइट? यहाँ पे एड्रेनलिन और जो कॉर्टिसोल लेवल है, दैट कॉर्टिसोल इज रिलेटेड टू द स्ट्रेस, वो एकदम से बढ़ जाता है, जिसकी वजह से हमारी हार्ट रेट बढ़ती है और अलर्टनेस जो है वो एकदम से टॉप पीक पे चली जाती है। देन इट गोज टू प्रीफ्रंटल कॉर्टेक्स, जहां पे ब्रेन सोचता है, ब्रेन पॉज लेता है और वो वाइजली चूज करता है अब इस सिचुएशन में हमें रिएक्ट करना कैसा है। सो दिस इज हाउ द फिजियोलॉजी ऑफ इमोशंस वर्क। नाउ what is emotion regulation? Now we know what emotion is. Emotion is about our thought, about our physiological changes, and the way we react, the way we behave in a situation. Now what is emotional regulation? Emotional regulation hai kya? It refers to our
आलो मैं करियो ठीक
hello.
तो गर्मी
Yeah. Emotional regulation, it refers to the ability to control one on emotions. हमें अपने emotions को manage करना है। गुस्सा सबको आता है, it's not like that was the only student जिसको गुस्सा आता है and that child feels कि मैम I don't know how to react. So that person doesn't know how to regulate the emotions, right? We can control our emotions, we can manage our emotions, or our emotions can control us. हमने बहुत देखा है कि गुस्से में उसने उसको मार दिया, गुस्से में हमने कुछ भी बोल दिया, और जब हम बोल देते हैं आफ्टर सम टाइम वी फील नहीं बोलना चाहिए था, इट वाज नॉट इवन रिक्वायर्ड, सिचुएशन इतनी बड़ी नहीं थी जितना मैंने बना दिया, राइट? सो दैट इज समथिंग दैट पर्सन फेल टू अंडरस्टैंड और टू रेगुलेट द इमोशंस, राइट? या तो हम अपने इमोशंस को कंट्रोल करेंगे या हमारे इमोशंस हमें कंट्रोल करेंगे। सो दैट इज आवर चॉइस कि हमने कंट्रोल करना है, हमने मैनेज करना है, और वी लेट आवर इमोशंस ओवरपावर अस, राइट? और जब हम अपने इमोशंस को अपने आप को कंट्रोल करने देते हैं, द वे वी फील, वी लेट आवर इमोशंस कंट्रोल द वे वी फील, द वे वी एक्ट एंड हाउ वी थिंक, वी एक्ट लाइक फैट हेड्स, राइट? एंड व्हेन वी थिंक, जब हम उसके बारे में सोचते हैं, we wish we had acted differently, हमने काश वैसा एक्ट नहीं किया होता तो सिचुएशन शायद इतनी वर्स नहीं होती। सो हाउ इम्पोर्टेंट इज इमोशनल रेगुलेशन? इमोशनल रेगुलेशन इम्पोर्टेंट क्यों है और कितनी इम्पोर्टेंट है? Emotional regulation, it is an ability which is 4 times more important than your IQ, right? This is what the Sternberg in 1996 में ही ये रिसर्च आ गई थी, जिसमें उन्होंने बोला कि इमोशनल रेगुलेशन है दैट इज अपना EQ, हमारा इमोशनल क्वेश्चन जो है वो 4 टाइम्स ज्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है हमारे IQ से, then IQ in determining who becomes successful and who does not. जिसका emotional question जो है IQ से 4 times ज़्यादा होगा, that person is more said to be more successful than the person who are not able to regulate their emotion, right? One study of 450 boys find that those who succeed were able to handle their frustration, control their emotions, and get along with other people. Two-thirds of these boys grew up in welfare families, and one-third had IQ below than 90. IQ 90 से ज़्यादा है, but they were more successful than people जिनका IQ ज़्यादा है. क्यों? Because they were able to handle their frustration, they were able to manage their emotions, and they were able to get along with other people. That is how emotion regulation is important for us to survive in today's world. Now, let's just start with this assessment. इसमें I will give you 5 statements, right? There are 15 statements. On every statement, you have to give yourself marks. कोई भी statement, if you do not agree with that, then you give 1. If you really agree with that कि rarely मेरे साथ ये होता है, then you give 2. कभी कभी होता है, sometimes होता है, then you mark yourself 3. Often, बहुत ज़्यादा होता है, then you mark that statement 4. Almost always, हमेशा ही होता है, then you mark yourself 5. This is the assessment where you will be able to understand your emotions. आप अपने इमोशन के बारे में अवेयर हो रहे हो, अगर आप अवेयर होगे तभी आप उसको रेगुलेट कर पाओगे, राइट? सो यू हैव टू बी ऑनेस्ट अबाउट इट. It's not about judgment. आप अपनी असेसमेंट खुद कर रहे हो, यू विल हैव योर ओन स्कोर्स. आई विल गिव यू द स्कोरिंग एंड इंटरप्रिटेशन एज वेल, जहां पे आपको किसी से शेयर करने की जरूरत नहीं है, बट दिस इज जस्ट फॉर द इनसाइट व्हाट योर इमोशंस लुक लाइक एंड हाउ यू कैन रेगुलेट इट. अगर आपको ऐसा लगता है वो स्टेटमेंट आपके साथ नहीं होती, यू डोंट फील, देन यू गिव योरसेल्फ स्कोर 1. कभी कभी होती है, रेयरली, वंस इन अ ब्लू मून, देन 2. कभी कभी होती है, देन यू मार्क इट 3. बहुत ज्यादा होती है, देन यू गिव इट 4. ऑलमोस्ट ऑलवेज, हमेशा ही होती है, देन यू स्कोर टू 5, राइट? Section A, the first question is, I can clearly identify what emotion I am feeling. मैं easily identify कर सकता हूँ, कर सकती हूँ what I am feeling, कि मैं क्या feel कर रहा हूँ. If you agree with it, कि आपके साथ हमेशा ही होता है, then you give 5 points. कभी often होता है, ज्यादातर हो जाता है, then 4. Sometimes, कभी कभी होता है, then 3. Rarely होता है, then 2. कभी नहीं होता है, then 1. Right? Very good, Shivam. Next is, I can distinguish between similar emotions like frustration and hurt, aggression and anger, sad or lonely or alone. मैं इन सब इमोशंस का डिस्टिंग्विश इजीली कर सकती हूँ. इफ यू अग्री, आपको जिस रेट पे, जिस स्कोर पे आपको लगता है यू फील दिस मैनर about your own self, then you please mark yourself. Very nice. If you don't have paper, आपके पास पेन नहीं है, then you start calculator में आप सिर्फ स्कोर उसको करना शुरू कर दो, so that you have the score at the end in your phones. Third is, I notice physical sign. मैं physical sign notice कर सकता हूँ in a situation. मेरी हार्ट रेट बढ़ रही है, या मुझे मेरी मसल्स टेंस हो रही हैं when I am emotional. I notice physical signs when I'm emotional. Very nice. Next statement is, I understand what triggered my emotional reaction. मुझे easily समझ आ जाता है कि मुझे क्या trigger कर रहा है. Very nice. If you don't have pen or paper, just open your phone, वहाँ पे calculator open करो and just rate your statement from 1 to 5 so that you have the score. Know how emotions are and feelings are different, and we know what emotional regulation is. We know how emotion regulation is important for us being a student to succeed in the career, to balance the relationship in the world where everything is running at the maximum speed they can. सब कुछ इतनी तेज इवॉल्व हो रहा है, इतनी जल्दी इवॉल्व हो रहा है. It gets difficult to balance your personal life, your professional life, your relationship with your own self, most importantly, right? And the more you are aware about your emotions, like abhi ye jo activity thi, it was all about being aware about your emotions, कि आप situations में कैसे react करते हैं. अगर आप marks नहीं दे पाए, at least आपने एक second दिया to think about the stage, that statement मैं कैसे करता हूँ, मैं ऐसे करता हूँ या मैं ऐसे नहीं करती हूँ, right? So you gave yourself that space to think about that statement, that situation, right? अभी हमें ये सब चीजें पता लग गई, but how to regulate the emotions, regulate करनी कैसे है emotion. So these are few self-soothing, at the end we will be doing a visualization activity. These are 4 to 5 activities that we as a psychologist we give to our clients, we give out to our students, those who come with their anxiety issues, with the stress, or who are unable to balance their life, be it professionally or personally. The first is nervous system switch. सबसे पहली एक्टिविटी है सेल्फ सूदिंग टेक्निक इज अ नर्वस सिस्टम स्विच. मैंने आपको बोला वी हैव पैरासिम्पैथेटिक फाइट एंड पैरासिम्पैथेटिक एंड सिंपैथेटिक मोड इन आवर ब्रेन. हमारे ब्रेन में ना लेटमैन टर्म, हमारे ब्रेन में एक फाइट मोड होता है और एक फ्लाइट मोड होता है. बहुत सिंपल लैंग्वेज में मैं समझा रही हूँ. अभी जो फाइट मोड है, इट इज इन अ सिचुएशन जहां पे हम एकदम से रिएक्ट कर देते हैं विदाउट इवन थिंकिंग अबाउट इट, राइट? वो हमारे ब्रेन में दैट सॉफ्टवेयर, दैट पार्ट वाज कि अगर हम लाइफ थ्रेटनिंग सिचुएशन में आए, हाउ टू हाउ टू कम आउट ऑफ इट वेरी क्विकली, कि हम एकदम से अपने आप को प्रोटेक्ट कर सकें. दैट इज आवर फ्लाइट मोड. बट सैडली आज की सिचुएशन में, आज के टाइम में इतना चीजें चेंज हो रही हैं दैट आवर ब्रेन इज ऑलवेज ऑन द फ्लाइट मोड. हमारा ब्रेन हमेशा ही फ्लाइट मोड में है. दैट इज टू प्रोटेक्ट, कि हमारे अगेंस्ट कुछ हो रहा है, आई हैव टू कम्पीट, आई हैव टू कम फर्स्ट, आई हैव टू सक्सीड, मुझे उससे बेटर करना है. इट इज ऑलवेज ऑन द फ्लाइट मोड, राइट? जो कभी कभी होना चाहिए था ओकेजनली, दैट टू इन लाइफ थ्रेटनिंग सिचुएशन, वी आर यूजिंग दैट फ्लाइट मोड every day. Now imagine the kind of pressure, the kind of stressors we give to our body because of the flight mode, which is always on. वो हमेशा ऑन है. इतना ऑन है कि अगर हम रोड पे भी जा रहे हैं ना, अगर किसी ने पीछे से बिना बात पे कोई हॉर्न कर रहा है, वी गेट सो इरिटेटेड, वी गेट सो एजिटेटेड, कि वो हमारा बिहेवियर, हमारा मूड एकदम से चेंज कर देता है, राइट? कि वी स्टार्ट, there are some people who start abusing also, there are some people who start fighting also. Our flight mode इतना ज्यादा हम यूज कर रहे हैं. Now, coming to flight mode. Flight mode is when we are in the safe environment where everything is safe, right? जहाँ पे we are able to think rationally. Our thought process is not clouded, right? That is a flight mode. Our body, our brain was supposed to be in the flight mode most of the time, or flight threatening situation में in the fight mode. But sadly, in today's environment, it's the opposite. राइट? बट हम अपनी बॉडी को ट्रेन कर सकते हैं टू बी इन द फ्लाइट मोड. दैट इज बाय डीप ब्रीदिंग. डीप ब्रीदिंग इज द मोस्ट अंडररेटेड येट मोस्ट पावरफुल एक्टिविटी दैट यू कैन डू. क्योंकि जब, अगर फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर आपको कोई लाइफ थ्रेटनिंग सिचुएशन मिली, आप एकदम से किसी सेफ एनवायरनमेंट में आए, आप अपने घर पे आए और आपको अपने पेरेंट्स मिले, या इफ यू आर लॉस्ट समवेयर, यू मीट समवन यू नो, एकदम से देयर इज थैंक गॉड आई एम सेफ नाउ. The first reaction that our body gives is we take a long deep breath. Thank God we are safe now, right? That is how powerful एक deep breath जो है वो हमारे brain को signal दे रही है that we are in the safe manner, in the safe space. हमें अब इतनी reaction की जरूरत नहीं है, हमारी body को इतना physiological up down होने की जरूरत नहीं है. right? The more you will practice your deep breathing, the more your brain will stay in the flight mode rather than the fight mode. And you can do it. People who suffer from anxiety, people those who have BP, people those who have BP low हो रहा है, BP बढ़ रहा है, deep breathing is really helpful to manage it. आप उसको manage कर सकते हो, right? So what it does, it activates the parasympathetic nervous system, that is rest and regulate mode, that is your flight mode. How to do it? There are many different ways. You can simply inhale or exhale, but there is box breathing. For example, I'll give you an example. First is this phone, right? All you have to do is inhale, hold your breath over there, and exhale here. Anything that is, जो भी आपके सामने है, आप उसको just, that is how you can practice deep breathing. Or you just for 4 seconds you count till 4, that is mentioned on your screen, hold your breath, and then exhale when you count till 6, right? These are the most, you have to repeat like 1 or 2 minutes, keep on doing it in the morning, in the evening. The more you will practice it, the more your brain will be in the rest and regulate mode. जब आप रेस्ट मोड पे होते हो, इट इज लाइक गिविंग अ पॉज. जब आप रेस्ट मोड पे हो, जब आप फ्लाइट मोड पे हो, यू आर एबल टू थिंक रैशनली. जब हम रैशनली सोच रहे हैं, हम डिसीजन ठीक ले सकते हैं जो हम बाद में रिग्रेट नहीं करेंगे. नाउ हाउ इट वर्क्स, जितना लॉन्गर एक्सलेशन, जब भी आप इनहेल करते हो, आपका जो एक्सेल है वो इनहेल से ज्यादा होना चाहिए हमेशा, राइट? वो हमारे वेगस नर्व को स्टिमुलेट करता है, जो हमारी हार्ट बीट को लो करता है, और जो कॉर्टिसोल लेवल है, दैट इज अ स्ट्रेस लेवल, न्यूरोट्रांसमीटर, वो भी एकदम से रिड्यूस हो जाता है. द मोर इनहेल एक्सेल लॉन्गर टाइम, राइट, it will help you to lower your heart rate and you reduce your cortisol level as well. When you use, आप इसको कब यूज कर सकते हैं? I would suggest you to do it every day, right? Practice it. जितना करोगे उतना कंडीशन होगा. Before reacting in anger, कि अभी मुझे गुस्सा आ रहा है, right? If you are aware about that कि मुझे गुस्सा आ रहा है, then you take long deep breaths, right? It will give you the space to to respond to that situation. बिफोर प्रेजेंटेशंस, कि अगर आपकी वाइवा है, प्रेजेंटेशन है, एग्जाम है, वेरी यू आर नर्वस, आपको नहीं आ रहा, प्रैक्टिस दिस डीप ब्रीदिंग, इट रियली हेल्प्स. बिफोर डिफिकल्ट कॉन्वर्सेशन एंड बिफोर स्लीप, बिकॉज स्लीप से पहले व्हाट वी डू इज कि आज पूरे दिन में क्या हुआ, इंस्टेड ऑफ फोकसिंग ऑन द गुड थिंग्स, आवर ब्रेन लव्स टू फोकस ऑन द बैड थिंग्स एंड द नेगेटिव थिंग्स, राइट? हमारे ब्रेन को बहुत पसंद है, राइट? तो अगर आप अच्छा सोचना भी चाहोगे, वो बहुत सारे इंस्टेंसेस दे देगा जहां पे एवरीथिंग इज गोइंग बैड. दिस इज हाउ आवर ब्रेन फंक्शंस. बट द मोर वी कंडीशन आवर ब्रेन टू think good, what good has happened, to the things that we are grateful for, वो वैसे ही condition भी हो सकता है, right? You are taking long deep breaths, you are giving that space to your brain to relax, right? To to go in the mode where you can regulate, where you can think about the good things that happen to throughout the day with you. So this is the first technique, that is the nervous system switch. But ये तभी होगा when you want to do it. Nobody can force you. The second technique is, right, again the second is name it to tame it, right? अगर आपने उसको name कर दिया, तभी आप उसको tame कर सकते हो. That is, you can manage it, right? What it does, it reduces amygdala activation. अगर for example आपने पहले कि okay, I'm scared of this, for example, I'm very aware of the fact that I'm scared of dogs, right? Though I'm working on it, I'm being comfortable about it. Why? Because I had this, I named my emotion that I am scared of dogs, right? It was not एकदम से नहीं मेरे सामने अगर dog आ गया, I don't know how to, I got confused, अभी क्या करना है, I might take irrational things, I might start running in front of the dog, right? जो चीजें और खराब कर सकती हैं. यहाँ पर I have labeled it, I'm scared of dogs, right? अभी कोई situation आएगी, I know what to think about it, what is the first thing that I need to do. अभी मुझे पता है कि मेरा fear क्या है, I am scared, right? Now I know how to deal with it, right? But अगर मुझे मेरा fear नहीं पता होगा, then I'll never come out with a solution to that situation, right? I'll just act haphazardly कि जो भी हो गया फटाफट कर दिया without even thinking consequence of it, right? How to do it? Instead of saying I'm stressed, I feel overwhelmed because I have 3 deadlines, right? I'm stressed कि there are many students who comes to me कि मैम मुझे ना बहुत एंजाइटी हो जाती है, मुझे बहुत स्ट्रेस है, इतना सारा काम पड़ा है, इतना सारा काम पड़ा है, मुझे बहुत स्ट्रेस है, मुझे लगता है मुझे तो डिप्रेशन ही है मैम, मुझे लग रहा है मुझे डिप्रेशन. They start labeling wrong emotion, अपनी emotions को they start labeling with the wrong terminologies, right? Depression is a full blown disorder. How you can have it without any, without any psychiatrist or anyone specialized in field diagnose that for you, right? So stop labeling yourself with the disorders like anxiety, panic attack. Start labeling your emotions, start giving names to your emotions. I am sad, राइट? अभी मुझे डिप्रेशन क्यों हो रहा है? मेरा आई डोंट फील हैप्पी, मुझे बाहर जाने का मन नहीं कर रहा है, मेरे को फ्रेंड्स को बात कर. You might be overwhelmed with everything that is going around you, right? So that doesn't mean that you have depression or you are unable to be happy, right? तो वहां पे you नैरेटिव, आपको अपना नैरेटिव चेंज करना है, राइट? द एग्जांपल, आई फील ओवरवेल्म्ड बिकॉज आई हैव 3 डेडलाइन, मेरे को 3 डेडलाइंस. यू हैव नेम्ड इट, यू हैव ऑर्गेनाइज्ड योर इमोशंस. मैंने आपको एक एग्जांपल दिया था, अगर हम अलमीरा में कपड़े उसकी कैपेसिटी से ज्यादा भरते रहते हैं, द मोमेंट वी ओपन इट एवरीथिंग कम्स आउट, राइट? बट इफ वी ऑर्गेनाइज, अच्छे से उसको ऑर्गेनाइज करके, अच्छे से उसको फोल्ड करके हम अगर एक एक कपड़ा उसमें रख रहे हैं, इट मीन्स वी आर ऑर्गेनाइजिंग आवर अलमीरा, और हमें पता है कि इसमें कितनी कैपेसिटी है और क्या जा सकता है क्या नहीं. इट इज नॉट गोइंग टू कम ओवर अस, राइट? वी हैव ऑर्गेनाइज द अलमीरा, हमें पता है हमें कहाँ पे क्या पड़ा है. द सेम इज विद आवर इमोशंस. जितना आप अपने इमोशंस को नेम करोगे, द मोर यू विल बी अवेयर अबाउट योर इमोशंस. इट इज लाइक यू आर ऑर्गेनाइजिंग योर इमोशंस इन योर ब्रेन. जब आप ऑर्गेनाइज करो, इट इज जस्ट इन दैट सिचुएशन आई डोंट लाइक इट, आई फील स्केर्ड, that emotion, that reaction or that response related to that fear, it is going to come out without making you feel overwhelmed about it, right? Instead of I'm angry, मुझे बहुत गुस्सा आ रहा है, हर बात पे हम बोलते हैं बहुत गुस्सा आ रहा है, मुझे चीज अच्छी नहीं लगी, मुझे बहुत गुस्सा है उस टाइम पे, राइट? इंस्टेड ऑफ से आई फील हर्ट एंड डिसरिस्पेक्टेड, मुझे हर्ट फील हुआ, मुझे बहुत डिसरिस्पेक्टेड हुआ when that person said this to me, right? So that is how you can name your emotions. Just change the narrative. आपको अपना narrative change करना है, that you talk to yourself and you talk to people. आप जो भी बोल रहे हो, it is getting registered here from your ears and your brain is giving meaning to it. और जब वो meaning दे रहा है आपका brain, your body start reacting to it, right? So be very careful, be very mindful about what you talk, what you speak about. ना वाइट वर्क्स, ये क्यों काम कर रहा है? क्योंकि रिसर्च शो करती है, क्योंकि जब हम लेबल कर रहे हैं, ये हमारा सीधा प्री फ्रंटल कॉर्टेक्स जो हमारे इट गिव स्पेस टाइम की जो मीनिंग दे रहा है कि कैसे रिएक्ट करना है एक पर्टिकुलर सिचुएशन में, कैसे रिस्पॉन्ड करना है, वो सीधा बिफोर एमिगडाला के पास नहीं जा रहा जो एकदम अलर्ट नहीं हो रहा, वो हाइपोथैलेमस के पास नहीं जा रहा है कि एकदम से आप रिएक्ट कर रहे हो. नो, इट इज गोइंग डायरेक्टली टू द प्री फ्रंटल कॉर्टेक्स. वो आपका पूरा जो प्रोसेस है वो बाईपास करके इट इज गोइंग टू प्री फ्रंटल कॉर्टेक्स, जहां पे यू नो दैट ओके दिस इज व्हाट आई एम फीलिंग, दिस इज द प्रॉब्लम, राइट? आपको अगर मैथ्स की प्रॉब्लम आपके सामने स्टेटमेंट है, यू कैन फाइंड द सॉल्यूशन टू इट. बट अगर आपको दिए ये बुक है, ये प्रॉब्लम है, कितनी सारे चैप्टर्स हैं, कितनी सारी प्रॉब्लम्स हैं, आपको कितना टाइम लगेगा, you get so anxious, you get so frustrated. The same is with our emotions, right? The more you will label it, the name it, उतना easy होगा आपको उसको हैंडल करना. When to use it? During conflicts, after emotional triggers, please do sit with yourself. And when confused about your feelings, when you're confused, you don't know how to feel about it. For example, there was one person who said, I'm neutral. You need to sit with yourself. How do you feel? You feel good. जरूरी नहीं आप हमेशा अच्छा फील कर रहे हो, जरूरी नहीं आप हमेशा बैड फील कर रहे हो, बट न्यूट्रल इज नॉट अ इमोशन. वी नीड टू फाइंड आउट. आई माइट फील ओवरवेल्म्ड, आई माइट फील एक्साइटेड, I don't feel like attending it, or I'm not curious about it, right? Now upgrade, ask yourself, is this anger or is this disappointment? कि मुझे गुस्सा आ रहा है, कि ये anger है, like I use a very beautiful technique that is WDEP. WDEP, what is it? It is want, doing, evaluating and planning, right? This is what we practice in reality therapy. अभी For example, when I was doing my PhD like 4 years back, when I was supposed to submit my thesis, right, I had 3 months to compile my thesis. कि अपनी thesis को compile करके deadline थी, I had to submit it. Right, I took off from my work. I stopped going to the university कि मुझे सिर्फ अपने thesis पे काम करना है. Now what happened for like क्योंकि I was free, my brain was like enjoying that comfort zone, कोई routine नहीं है, there was nothing, right? अभी 3 months, अभी तो बहुत दूर deadline पर है, right? For good 15-20 days, I did nothing. I did not do anything. I watched movies on Netflix. I went out with my friends. I enjoyed with my family. I did not do anything in terms of my PhD. Now, after 15-20 days, my brain, right, my subconscious brain was activated. While sleeping, I used to, start getting anxious. एकदम से सोते सोते मुझे anxiety होने लग जाती थी in my stomach कि कुछ there is something that is not right. Right? I used to get up, have a glass of water, then go back to sleep. एक दिन हुआ, 2 दिन हुआ, third day I got very, कि why I am feeling in this manner. It's time for me to, think about it. Now, this is the principle that I used. WDEP. It is want. What do I want right now? मुझे अभी क्या चाहिए? Our anxieties, our frustration, वो कभी भी हमारे पास्ट को या फ्यूचर को लेके नहीं होते हैं. It is always about a present moment. प्रेजेंट मोमेंट में क्या है? सो आई आस्क माई सेल्फ व्हाट डू आई वांट राइट नाउ. मुझे अभी क्या चाहिए, राइट? Then it is W, right? My answer was I want to complete my, right? Now, for doing, I asked myself what I'm doing to get it, what I'm doing to finish my thesis. The answer was nothing. I'm just enjoying. Then evaluation, E, right? I evaluated. Is it helping me to get what I want? It's whatever I'm doing right now. Is like watching movies, going out. Is it helping me to finish my thesis? The answer was no, absolutely not. Then I planned, right? What needs done to complete my thesis, right? Then I built a routine, then I built a structure, and after that, I did not feel anxious about it, right? So whenever you are in the situation, in the present situation where you don't know what to do, where you're confused about your emotion, ask yourself, what do I want right now? मुझे अभी क्या चाहिए? हो सकता है you just need a nap. हो सकता है you're just hungry, right? हो सकता है you just need to talk to your friend. That is what you need. But you are reacting in a manner जिसका बहुत long term consequence हो सकता है. Now, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 technique. This is a very powerful technique if you do it in a correct manner, right? In this technique, you are using all of your 5 sense organs. That is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right? How to do it? It helps you to come. हम anxious कब होते हैं? When पास्ट में कुछ हो गया, राइट? किसी ने मुझे ऐसे बोला, मेरे साथ ऐसे हुआ था, यू गेट एंशियस, राइट? हम वी आर गेटिंग एंशियस इन द प्रेजेंट मोमेंट, बट वी आर थिंकिंग अबाउट द पास्ट और वी आर थिंकिंग अबाउट द फ्यूचर. अब हमारे करियर में क्या होगा, हमारा फ्यूचर क्या है, अभी मैं घर जाऊंगी, मम्मा मुझे क्या बोलेंगे, पापा मुझे क्या बोलेंगे, या मुझे मार्क्स अच्छे नहीं आए, अभी हाउ माय पेरेंट्स आर गोइंग टू रिएक्ट अबाउट इट, क्लास में मैं लेट हूँ, हाउ माय टीचर्स आर गोइंग टू रिएक्ट टू इट, राइट? वी आर थिंकिंग अबाउट द फ्यूचर, वी आर थिंकिंग अबाउट द पास्ट, बट वी आर गेटिंग एंशियस इन द प्रेजेंट मोमेंट, राइट? तो उस मोमेंट में वापस आने के लिए, ब्रिंगिंग अ process back to the present moment, we are using our 5 sense organs. That is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right? How to use this 5 things that you can see right now. I want all of you to try to do it with me. 5 things that you can see right now, right? Observe everything. For example, I can see a bottle, I can see my phone, I can see a table, I can see a sofa right there, I can see a lamp there. These are the 5 things that I'm using. I'm using my vision for that. Now 4 things that you can feel. 4 things that your skin can feel, right? For example, I'm wearing this shirt, you just feel it. Is it soft, is it harsh on my skin? It is very soft, right? The chair I'm sitting on, this platform pe main बैठी हूँ, is it hard, is it soft? Put that thought into your brain, right? The footwears that I'm wearing, are they comfortable or they are very hard, right? If there is a fan on or if there is air, what do you feel about it? आपकी skin क्या feel कर रही है, right? These are the 4 things that you need to feel. Then 3 sounds that you can hear. आपको कैसी आवाजें आ रही हैं, right? I can hear the birds chirping outside. I can, heard someone talking in the next office, or I can hear the bell ring, right? So these are the 3 things that I can hear. Then 2 things I can smell. right? If you're unable to, I can smell only my perfume or the room freshener, or if there is no smell at all, then you think about your favorite flower, your favorite fragrance, or your favorite perfume, right? Then one thing that you can taste, right? If you do not have that taste effect on your tongue, then just have a glass of water, take a sip of that water and try to feel it. When to use it? When you are panicking about the situation, when you have anxiety spikes, or when you feel emotional overwhelmed, right? The last exercise, that is future self reframe. How you do it? How it does, it activates your long term thinking over emotional impulse. How to do it? Ask yourself, you are आप किसी भी stuck हो किसी भी situation में, ask yourself, how would the version of me 5 years from now handle it? मैं 5 साल के बाद इस situation को कैसे handle करूंगा? और what response would I be proud of tomorrow? ऐसा क्या response करना चाहिए that I would be very proud that I handled the situation very nicely? You are self reframing your future in this manner. Why it activates your prefrontal cortex, and it values your decision making, right? And when to use this? Before sending emotional text, right? Whenever आप कब इसको use कर सकते हो? जब usually this happens at night, आपकी किसी के साथ लड़ाई हुई है, you don't want to talk to that person, एकदम से दो thoughts are coming back, right? There's rush of that, adrenaline कि अभी क्या करना चाहिए. You just send long texts, right? You write everything that comes to your mind, even though you don't mean it, but आप लिखते रहते हो, type it, right? Without the damage जो बाद में उसको ठीक करना, it gets difficult, right? Try to self practice this future self reframe activity before sending emotional text to anyone, right? During arguments, when tempted to quit, कि अगर मेरे से नहीं हो रहा, let's just quit, let's just change the course, let's just stop going to this activity, let's when you just feel like quitting, then you have this future self reframe activity. Then when you feel insecure about the things कि शायद मुझसे नहीं होगा, वो मुझसे better कर रहा है, I am unable to do it, right? These are the 4 activities that you can practice, or the 2 3 activities that you start writing, start journaling. Because when you journal, it really helps you to organize and to name your emotions. जब आप लिखते हो, आपको लगेगा इतनी बड़ी बात थी नहीं जितनी मैंने बना दी. और जब आप लिखोगे, everything is so well organized, you can find the solution to every negative thought that comes to your mind, and your brain will be at peace at that time, right? So these are the 2 to 3 4 to 5 exercises that you can do. The most important thing that you can start doing from now on is please start deep breathing. It really helps, right? Thank you everyone. Now it is your choice. You want to control your emotions, or your emotions will control you. That is completely your choice. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I would be happy to answer all of your questions.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now I would like to invite anyone from LKC for their observations. And if not, Dr. Navleen Multani, please guide me through this.
It was a very wonderful discourse on emotional regulation, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. I believe each one of us was totally, involved and engaged in the things that Dr. Jasmine Kaur was referring to. She has very well brought out, I mean, the state that we are in our daily lives every day. And while she was talking about the techniques of self-soothing techniques and mastering, those emotions, I don't know how many of you would agree with me. I think reframing yourself for future is, I think, the most challenging one.
Yes.
I think we never reach that point at all. So
that is what space is all about, ma'am. That is what we need to learn. That is creating a space between feelings and reacting, responding.
Yeah. but this was very realistically and very nicely done. I think we should keep reminding ourselves, and the journaling that Dr. Jasmine was talking about, again reminds me when poets or authors, who underwent depressions. I think ma'am must have studied about all this. They were asked to jot down, write something or the other. Journaling helps you get rid of excess emotions.
Right.
And when you pen down certain things, clarity starts arriving. And clarity is what we all are seeking in all such situations. The 5 4 3 2 1 grounding technique that you were talking about, and the nervous switch. Yes, I think that is very easy to begin, because when we meet on 28th of February, uh, in Kapurthala, as we are having a workshop on intergenerational bonding, I definitely would be very happy to hear from students who could tell us something about this, that yes, unko koi frustration thi, ya unko koi galat react, fast react, rapid reaction kiya tha. But after having listened to Dr. Jasmine Kaur through this session, they have been able to adapt, acquire this technique and control, regulate their emotion. बहुत आसान है डीप ब्रीदिंग जो हम करते हैं, इनहेलिंग एंड एक्सहेलिंग, एंड मैम ने पूरा उसको डेमोन्स्ट्रेट भी करके बताया. आई थिंक इट्स वेरी इजी टू डू, बट व्हाट हैपेंस विद अस इज दैट एग्रेशन और एंगर और आवर इमोशंस ओवरटेक. जस्ट मैम ने कंक्लूड किया कि आप पे है whether you want your emotions to control you or you want to control your emotions. So a stable and a balanced personality for holistic development, whether we are on a flight or fight mode every day in our life, struggling with one thing or the other, we have to adopt and adapt these self-soothing techniques so that we lead a contented life and we are successful in whatever endeavors we undertake. So thank you, Dr. Jasmine, for enlightening us, students, professionals alike. I saw a few teachers have also joined. So if at all, you have some observation, please feel free to share. And if you have some questions that are coming up next, which will be again moderated by Gaganpreet. Right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Multani. Thank you so much, Dr. Kaur as well. Now I would like to invite questions from the audience. If you have any questions, you can either raise your hand by pressing Control plus Alt plus H, or just the button on the screen, or you can put it in the message box that is already given in the chat. Make sure that your questions are well articulated so that we can bring them up with our expert today.
Participants seem to be journaling. Strategy adopted by the psychologist or the counselors, very, adequate, appropriate to the situation, or you also, like, or everyone of us face some challenges?
Yes, ma'am, we do face challenges. It gets really difficult sometimes to balance your professional life as well your personal life, right? It is, it sometimes it's become chaotic. It is just about practicing things. It is how we condition our brain. I can speak for myself. It is all about how you practice, how you condition your brain in certain situations, right? What I believe is before practicing this with the client, I try to practice it with myself. Is it really helping me balance my emotions, or helping me coping with my emotions, or the situations that are overwhelming? When it does, then I can, if the counselor or the psychologist who's sitting right in front of you say ki, I'm giving the assurance, you trust me, this is going to work. That is going to come only if we practice it, and it really really helps. Like I do WDP, I do deep breathing every day, and it has really calmed me down. I do not overreact, right? I do not yes, if in case I react within a moment, I try to make things better by writing what happened wrong, what went wrong, where I had to work more. It is just working on yourself every day, because if there is any client who's coming, we are learning from that client too. Every day every client comes up with different lessons, with different teachings. Yeah.
So nice to hear that from you. Yes, practice makes a man perfect. Gagan, you can just see if there are any questions in the chat box, or otherwise, like we can then have a group photo and call it a day.
Yes. Right. So I think students are actually very busy journaling at the moment. They're very much satisfied with everything that we have done and heard from her so far. And those 5 techniques, I think that everybody needs them these days, considering the pace of the society and how challenging the life has become for everybody these days. So we can take a group photo. So I would love everybody to turn on their videos if possible, and be active and smile for the camera. That would be an amazing opportunity for all of us. Yeah. All set. I hope the picture was picture perfect. So now we shall proceed by the hard part, towards the hard part, saying goodbyes, because gratitude is not just a formality, it is a recognition of collective effort, its shared vision and meaningful learning. And on behalf of the Department of English, Jagat Guru Nanak Dev Punjab State Open University, in association with LKC Kapurthala, I extend my heartfelt appreciation to everyone who has been a part of our success in this 1 day national workshop on emotional regulation and ultimate life skill. It was personally very helpful listening to all those skills, considering that life is becoming more and more challenging, and emotional regulation is the ultimate life skill that anybody could ever need. We are deeply grateful to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Ratan Singh, for his visionary leadership, bringing out very innovative workshops every time we meet one another, and his unwavering encouragement in promoting holistic education. Our sincere thanks to our dedicated organizers, whose thoughtful planning, commitment, and everyone in the team who has come together and made everything possible. And a very, very special note of gratitude to our very esteemed resource person, Dr. Jasmine Kaur. Trust me, your voice really soothes everybody. So your knowledge just adds more golden parts to it. And personally, I was more soothed than ever. So your insights and transformative sessions really help. I hope they really help the students out these days. Everybody who's been with us, you've touched them deeply. And with the strength and awareness that you already possess, we hope that you transform lives even more wherever you go. I hope you just shine like you did today. And finally, a very much thank you to all of our participants. Your attentive presence, active engagement, especially during the activities in the workshop, really gave the energy that it required today. So, with gratitude in our hearts, learning in our minds, we conclude today's session. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Have a nice day. Dhanwad.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.